Set to go now on 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Now Purdy. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Play action now. Purdy. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Go.
Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Here's Henry. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. No.
That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Take right open.
Back to throw. Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. So after one, 7-0 is our score. Back with more from Mexico City and the International Series after this. Here's 2nd and 2. The carry here for ETN. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Play action now. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. In motion comes Andrews. Purdy works out of the pistol. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Back to the air again is Purdy. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That is caught to the goal line and in. Harrison Williams. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And not much there, down to about the 13. We're going to go right back to Henry. He is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Red on red.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Samuel has it working the middle. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll go play action. Purdy. fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Jaguars have it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. The second down throw is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Williams in motion. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
21, Jaguars nothing.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Duvernay on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Red 23. Silver.
To throw is Lawrence. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hey.
Lawrence. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Purdy now on second down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 back. 18 Cardinal, 18
Williams in motion. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the give, here's Henry. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Duvernay on the return. Oh, and he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Slot receiver headed right. Lawrence now on 2nd down. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point, something's going to break your way.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
And he'll be taken down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll motion over Samuel. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. To throw is Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Third down and 9. Lawrence now. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Ready. Come on, set. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. Williams in motion. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Hot.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Throwing again is Purdy. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Throwing again is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense...
And he will score. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Ravens. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Lisa 24.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Lou. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That one intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Now here's Lawrence. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Now a loose football. One of the Ravens has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
19 tight. Ready.
A second down throw here for Purdy. A pass pulled in by Henry.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch things out even further. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Hey, easy. Route.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
On red.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Going right sideline and complete.
This offense just can't buy a 3rd down conversion right now, Mike. And if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL. And so far, this has been about as bad as it gets.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Purdy works out of the pistol. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. his 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this throw batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And that will lead to a second down. They'll go play action. Purdy. He's got it inside the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Great job.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.